Sophie, and today we're going to go over a state board practical exam for skincare. During your practical exam, you have 8 sections: sanitation, draping, hair removal, cleansing and toning, a steam towel, massage, mask, and makeup. So let's start with sanitation. You'll start by taping your trash bag and your sanitation bag to your table. Both bags need to be completely labeled. You would then take your alcohol, spray down the chair your model is going to sit on, as well as your surface. Lay a clean towel out on your table. Place your hand sanitizer, your alcohol, and your blood spill bag out. Your second step of state board would be draping. You have a set of sheets, a flat, a fitted, a spa robe, a headband, 3 towels, and a bobby pin. You would first start by taking your fitted sheet and placing it over and around the chair. You do want to make sure it's neat and tucked, so make sure you push everything under. You then have your flat sheet. You're going to want to make sure that this is placed horizontally over the chair and given enough room for your model's feet to step on the sheet. At this point, you would hand your model the robe. Your model should come in a tank top, slick back hair or ponytail, and no jewelry, no earrings, necklaces, etc. And just remember to always sanitize your hands before each and every section. Once your model is seated, you're going to make sure her feet are placed on the sheet. You're going to take one side and fully wrap around her body and give her a little tuck in. You will then take the other side and completely wrap around, and then tucking her feet under, making sure her feet and her toes are not exposed. You'll then take a second towel and tuck it right into her spa wrap line, and then a towel behind her back, lean back, to be able to wipe your hands. Then you would move on to the head draping. You would start with a headband, followed by a head towel, secured with a bobby pin. You can pack a few extra bobby pins just in case they happen to fall on the floor or you can't get them open. Next would be your hair removal section. In this section, you would be doing an eyebrow tweeze on one side of the brow and waxing one side or one half of the lip. Okay, so sanitize your hands. You're going to put your first pair of gloves on. You would start by applying witch hazel to a cotton round, standing on the opposite side of your model's body, and apply witch hazel to the brow. Your cotton round would go in your trash bag. Your second step would be your cleansing cream onto the brow. You would then take a cotton round and wrap it in between your middle and your pinky finger. You would then apply alcohol to a cotton round and sanitize your tweezers. You would hold the skin taut, tweeze the brow in the direction of hair growth, and place the tweezed hair onto the cotton round. Once you're done, you would remove the cotton from your finger and throw it into the trash. Once tweezed, you're going to apply witch hazel. And then your antibacterial ointment. You would then remove your gloves and sanitize your hands. So for the second half of hair removal, you'll have to wax one half of the lip. You'll start by sanitizing your hands and putting on your gloves. You might want to pre-warm your wax at home prior to your exam, so it's a little bit more pliable, kind of like this consistency here. Start by applying witch hazel to the half of the lip you're going to wax. With a clean, fresh stick, you're going to test the temperature on the inside of your wrist and remove. If the wax is at a good temperature, you can go ahead and apply the wax. In the direction of hair growth. And then throwing your stick away. Apply your strip and apply pressure. You want to make sure you're applying pressure in the direction of hair growth, removing the strip in the opposite direction and applying pressure with your finger. Then you would apply your antibacterial ointment to the area of the lip that was waxed. And remove your gloves. Okay, you could go ahead and clean up your area after that is complete. Everything that was single use can get thrown into your trash bag. Anything that was multi-use would go into your sanitation. For step number 4 is cleansing and toning. You're gonna have some more cotton rounds, sponges, toner, cleanser, and a spatula if any of your products get stuck in their squeeze bottles. Squeeze bottles are going to be easier to get product onto your hand. If you have a product in its container, you would need a spatula to remove it. You're gonna bring a thermos from home with some warm water. You'll need your water for your cleansing and toning section as well as your steam towel. So if you bring one thermos of water, make sure you're saving half of it for your next section, or you could bring 2 thermoses with you. After you pour your water, you would sanitize your hands and apply your cleanser or makeup remover to a cotton round. You're gonna start by cleansing the lip, Removing any lipstick, using the outer corner in technique. You're coming from the out corner of the lip to the center, outer corner to the center. And then remove. Now we're going to go ahead and cleanse the skin. Apply your cleanser to your hands with a little water. You would like the product on the palms of your hands and the back of your hands. You're going to start by using the skateboard spread method. 3 times, putting the product on their skin. You're going to go up the neck, out the jawline, into the lip, out the cheek, into the nose, and around the eyes. You can follow by little circles, working your way up to the eyes, and then cleanse the eye. Go down and out, down, out, down, out, down, out, down, out, down, out. 3 times. Once that's done, you're going to grab your sponges and remove all the product. You're going to want to remove the product about 3 times or until the product is completely off of the skin. You're going to then apply some toner to 2 cotton rounds. And tone the skin. You're toning everywhere that the cleanser has touched. Bag number 5 would be your steam towel. Your steam towels are going to come pre-rolled. They would be placed in a fresh, clean bowl with your warm water from your thermos poured right on top. Your thermos then can go in your sanitation bag. You're going to want to wring out your towel. Before applying your towel to your model's face, you're going to test the temperature on the inside of your wrist. Apply the towel to the skin, keeping the mouth and the nose fully exposed. Once checked by the examiner, you can go ahead and remove. Your towel would then go in your sanitation bag. Bag number 6 is your massage. This would be your skateboard 16-step massage. You have your massage gel cream or any massage medium, and a spatula in case you need to remove any product from the container, and a set of sponges. You would apply your massage cream to the palms of your hands and the backs of your fingers. For the massage step, you're going to apply the massage cream in the skateboard step spread. Up the neck, out the jawline, into the lip, out the cheeks, into the nose, around the eyes, and back down. Once you do that 3 times, you'll go up to the forehead and effleurage the forehead. You'll circle and slide along the forehead. Friction in a zigzag pattern. Slide down to the neck and effleurage the neck. Circle along the jawline. And big hearts around the face. Slide back up to those temples, circle the temples, and slide your hand up into a teepee. And circle the eyes. Little circles underneath the eyes and slide. Then little hearts around the face, ending at those smile lines. I'm gonna do a snowman around the lips and around the chin. Snowballs, just upper lip and lower lip. Pastrissage the cheeks. Circle along the chin, slide in, circle out and slide in. Sepulchment, so tapping all around the surface of the skin. Ending with effleuraging the neck. And you could go ahead and remove the massage cream 3 times, or as many as it's needed to remove all the product. And then throwing those sponges in the trash. Okay, step number 7 would be your mask. Okay, you'll start by sanitizing your hands. And applying the product into the bowl. Okay. So after you sanitize your hands and put your mask product into your bowl, we do recommend you using a mask with some type of color. Clear masks can often get absorbed into the skin, and it's harder for your examiner to see. While applying the mask, you're going to start at the neck. Along the jawline. Onto the cheeks. Forehead. And down the nose. There should not be any mask product on the eyelid or the lips. That can then go into your sanitation bin or bag, and you can place 2 cotton rounds over the eyes. This indicates that your mask is on, so your examiner can come and check. Once your examiner has checked, you can remove your cotton rounds and remove the mask. Again, all products should be removed in 3s or until the product is completely removed from the skin. And don't forget the neck. Finishing this step with toner on 2 cotton rounds, toning everywhere that the mask product touched. At this point, your skincare portion is done for your practical exam, and you would move on to makeup. To move on to makeup, you would remove the head draping, leaving the headband, removing the chest towel, and opening up your draping. When you open up your sheet, make sure you're tucking it underneath your chair so it doesn't become a tripping hazard as you complete your exam. Okay, so your 8th and final section of your State Board skincare exam is makeup. You'd start by sanitizing your hands. And draping your model. You would use a neck strip or a paper towel to block your client's skin from the makeup cape. So you're going to apply a primer or a moisturizer to your model's skin. In this section of the exam, you will need to demonstrate a day makeup application and an evening makeup application. Today we're going to do half of the face as a day makeup and the other half as an evening. All of my items are in sealed, sanitized bags. And I'm going to start with a little concealer. Next, I'm going to go in with a foundation. Next, I'm going to go in with a little contour. Being mindful to never double dip into the product. Applying blush to the cheeks. I'm going to make one side a little bit darker to start to create the evening look. You can also scrape any of your products onto a palette if you would like to use your makeup brushes. Okay. After the blush, I'm going to apply a little bit of a highlight right on top. Setting everything with a translucent powder. From here, I'm going to shape the eyebrows into place. And then I'll fill them in a little bit. You can use a brush or a shadow for this. So an eye pencil brush or a little bit of a shadow. Working our way down the face, we're going to do an eyeshadow. Each eye needs to consist of 2 colors. I'm going to start with the same base color for both eyes. Next, we'll step into our eyeliner. You must sharpen and sanitize your sharpener and eyeliner prior to use. For your mascara, you're going to use one spoolie per dip. You do not want to double dip your spoolie into your mascara container. If you need more mascara, make sure you grab a second spoolie. Moving on to the lip liner. You would sanitize your pencil and your sharpener and sharpen your pencil before use. I'm going to sanitize my sharpener and pencil one more time. I'm going to go ahead and dispense some of my lip color onto my palette. You want to make sure that it is noticeable that one side of the face is definitely darker on the eyes, the cheek, and the lip. At this point, we'll apply a lash strip. You would put your lash glue onto your palette. Use a spatula to dispense the glue onto the lash, and then apply the strip to the lash line. You can leave your tweezer out from your hair removal section. If you need assistance in applying the strip lash, just be sure to sanitize the tweezer before use. So on one side of the face you have day makeup, on the other side you have evening. Once your makeup has been checked by the examiner, you would go ahead and remove your headband. That would go in your sanitation bag, as well as your draping. Your neck strip would be thrown into the trash, your makeup cape in your sanitation. You would have a comb in your makeup bag. Be sure to fix or adjust your model's hair. They then can stand up and remove their draping or robe. And you could proceed by cleaning up and sanitizing your station. Remove all the draping off your chair. Placing this into your sanitation bag. Throwing away all disposable items. And placing all reusable items into your sanitation bag. Upon leaving the exam, you're going to re-sanitize your chair and your table. And then you're all set to go home.